Godiva's Ride. Lady Godiva was the wife of Leofric, Earl of Mercia, in the 11th century. She felt pity for the peasants and the oppressive taxes her husband imposed on them, so she continually pleaded with him to lower their tax burden. Finally, sick of hearing her ask, Leofric told her that he would lower taxes if she rode through the streets naked on a horse. To his surprise, she agreed. Out of respect for Lady Godiva and what she was doing for them, all of the people of the city remained indoors during her ride except for one. That man, a tailor named Tom, gave us the expression Peeping Tom. The story is so iconic that it inspired multiple paintings and sculptures by famous artists, but there's actually no evidence that it ever happened. This story wasn't first recorded until over 2 centuries after her death, making it virtually impossible to have happened. Though Godiva and Leofric were real people, contemporary historians made no reference to Godiva other than her being married to an earl and her considerable donations to the church. If a famous naked ride took place, it seems like the sort of thing that they might have mentioned. Eureka! Archimedes was a Greek mathematician and scientist who was well known during his time. He was summoned by King Hero II of Syracuse to inspect a crown that had been commissioned. Hero had supplied the gold for the crown, but he wanted Archimedes to determine if the gold had been adulterated with cheaper metals like silver. The only caveat was that Archimedes could not damage the crown, which was likely in the shape of a wreath. Although this question would be easily answered if Archimedes knew the weight and volume of the crown, its highly irregular shape made calculating the volume a difficult problem. Archimedes went home to soak in the bath and think about the problem, and when he saw the water level in the bath rise as he sat down, he realized he could use the displacement of the water to measure the crown's volume. He then jumped out of the bath and ran naked through the streets yelling Eureka, excited that he could answer the king's question. While this story does appear in ancient historical accounts such as the work of Vitruvius, the story is still somewhat apocryphal. Archimedes certainly could have solved such a problem for King Hero, but running naked through the streets was likely a playful embellishment added by the historians. From a logical standpoint, he is also more likely to have used Archimedes' principle of buoyancy rather than the displacement of water, as the latter would have required measurements that were impractically precise